Today we're going to talk about locating and capitalizing on hot sectors. Why do we care? Stocks run in packs. Stocks move based on current trends. And one of the best ways to maximize your success day trading and swing trading is finding a methodology to locate what's hot in the markets. Lead Training with StocksToTrade, Tim Bowen here. We're going to talk about hot sectors, how to locate them, and how to capitalize on them. So there's a process. It does take time. It does take due diligence, but you can get there. Remember, the idea behind a hot sector is stocks run in packs. They're, whether it be in the past, marijuana stocks back in 2015, this year, 2018, we've got a lot of these CBD drinks, cannabis-related drink stocks that are really moving. We've also had Ebola stocks when we had that Ebola outbreak a couple years ago. So stocks are, day traders, short-term traders are a very herd-like mentality. So what you want to do is find these stocks because they're the ones that are in the know, that everybody is trading. Everyone's looking for the next hot sector. So how do you do that? It takes time, it takes work, but it can be done. Really, the best way is show up every day. Day trading's hard. 90% of traders fail, no doubt, but the rewards are there. There are very few things you can do that, like Tim Sykes and make, 5 million trading, traveling around the world, living out of hotels. Tim Grittani's made 7 million trading, and, Tim Grittani's a great guy, but you'll never see him out of flip-flops and a t-shirt. He trades from flip-flops and a t-shirt because he knows how to maximize on these hot sectors. So, but what do these guys have in common? They're showing up every day to see what stocks are moving. The greatest part about StocksToTrade is we have pre-built scans that locate the most volatile stocks of the day. So you run those scans, and even if you're not trading, I go back to my history when I had my business and I was a part-time trader. I still got up every morning at 5 a.m., ran my scans, wrote down what was moving, what was interesting, and why. I might have been too busy to trade those stocks that day, but I still did that work, and I still tracked, and then I came back in the afternoon, saw which ones were hitting the high a day, and so now I'm dialed in to what's moving on the day, and maybe tomorrow I can trade. So now I'm one step ahead of the lazy people that didn't do this due diligence, and it's really showing up every day, it's taking notes every day, and being in the know. That is the biggest tip. Show up every day that you can. I know many of you are very busy. It's hard, but nothing worth having is easy. And if you're there every day running these scans, taking notes, filling out your spreadsheets, filling out your notebooks, that's going to get you that much closer to spotting what's hot. The next thing is simply be focused on the right priorities. Okay? Do you want to be a successful trader? Do you want to have the freedom that I have to, never miss? I've never missed one of my kids' events. I've been to every sporting event, every fishing tournament with my son. Never missed anything. I've always been there because of the freedom that trading gives me. I focus on the right things. And what are you doing at night? Are you watching reality TV? Are you going to TMZ.com? What are you doing with your time to maximize your potential for success? You know what I was doing 10 years ago? I was reading the Wall Street Journal. I was going to Google Finance. I was going to Yahoo Finance. I was reading Barron's.com. I knew what the upcoming hot businesses were. It's 2018. If you're in the know, you know electric cars, AI, cloud platforms, cannabis. You know that these are booming businesses. There's a lot of really smart guys out there talking about cannabis being a $1 trillion industry. Now, if you're watching reality TV or staying up late watching Netflix, you don't know that this sector is getting ready to explode. So by focusing on the right things, you're going to just organically absorb what's in the know. Like I said, cloud computing, electric cars, artificial intelligence, Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, cannabis. These are all things that if you're focused on the right priorities with the right news sources and filter what you consume, you set up yourself for success. Show up every day, run those scans, choose your incoming knowledge the right way, and you will know what's the hot sector. Hey everyone, lead trainer with StocksToTrade, Tim Bowen here. We'd like to thank you for watching our videos. We really want to help you learn, grow, and evolve and become a consistently profitable trader. We're proud of the tools we built in StocksToTrade and want to help you maximize your success. Be sure to check out the other videos over there, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.